Do you know what the 3 tricks are for helping your little one to roll over and sit up? Well, I want you to stay tuned and find out, because if you can get your little one rolling over and sitting up, you are unlocking the rest of their gross motor developmental milestones, and that is absolutely key. So stay tuned to find out. Hi to all you awesome parents, welcome back to Life Changing Parenting with Fee. I'm Fee. I've worked in and researched early childhood and early childhood education for the past 22 years, and I'm a mum to 2 young children myself. I have tried these 3 tricks with my little ones and I've been amazed at the results that I've got, and I can't wait to share it all with you today. Let me know in the comments below how successful it was for you. First of all, let's discuss when we want this milestone to happen. So your baby will learn to roll from their back to their tummy anytime between 4 and 7 months of age. This is also the time they learn to roll from their tummy to their back. These are the 3 things that you can do to encourage this milestone to happen. Remember, it's really important that we help and encourage our little ones to achieve this milestone, because it unlocks so many other milestones in their future. The first thing that you can be doing is helping your little one with assisted rollovers. Now you can start this from as young as 2 weeks old, as long as your baby is healthy and was born at term. So what you're going to do is basically show your little one what it's like to roll from their back to their tummies and their tummies to their backs. This is going to teach your baby the motor pattern that is required for rolling over. And it's a really good thing to do, because it means they're not going to feel scared or frightened when they're a bit older, and it starts to happen naturally. The second thing that we need to be doing to encourage your little one to roll over is lots and lots of tummy time. Now your tummy time goal is 1 to 2 minutes per day for your newborn, and this is going to go up to 60 minutes a day for a baby that's 3 months old. Now you can do this in multiple bursts throughout the day. You don't have to do the full 1 to 2 minutes all at once. Try and use the 5 different tummy time positions to make sure that your little one enjoys their tummy time. So the first tummy time position for your newborn is to have skin to skin. So by holding your baby up close to your chest, you are not only going to help them accomplish their gross developmental skills, it's also an absolutely wonderful bonding experience. So lots of skin to skin time for you and your gorgeous little one. The second position is tummy to tummy, so you can lie down on your back and have your baby on top of you so that your tummies are touching. You can make sure that you keep them distracted by singing to them, laughing, giggling, just talking to them, making sure that they're really enjoying this tummy time with you. You can do it in the bathtub. Lots of different ways to make sure that you can reach that goal of 1 to 2 minutes a day, but in a way that's fun and reassuring for your little one. Football hold. So you use your arm as a means to have your baby on their tummy, and you can gently move them around and keep them comforted and stimulated doing that. Remember, lots of babies don't actually enjoy tummy time at first, even though it is an essential part of their development. So make sure that you make them feel reassured and comforted by singing to them. You can hum to them, you can gently stroke their backs whilst they're in the football hold. Give them things to look at and talk to them about what you can see. It's all going to help towards reaching that 1 to 2 minute goal. You're sat down on a chair and you have your little one on their tummies across your lap. You can put something fun down on the floor for them to be looking at. You can again stroke their back, stroke their arms, sing to them, hum to them. Just keep them distracted and get them through a few seconds of this lovely tummy time position, to make sure that you can build up eventually to a total of 1 to 2 minutes per day. Remember, it doesn't have to all be in one go. This is a goal that we're looking to aim for per day, so that your little one can unlock their gross motor development. Finally, you can have your baby on the floor. you can use a little towel or blanket to wrap up and prop that under their armpits so that their head's slightly raised, and you can lie on the floor next to them and get some lovely toys out and start playing together, start singing, making funny faces, and just encourage your little one to get through their tummy time experience in a happy, peaceful way. You can also try using a nursing pillow to help with this position. You can use a mirror. Babies love looking at faces, so you can put a mirror in front of them. Black and white toys are wonderful at this particular age when they're newborn. They really enjoy seeing the contrast in the colours, so you could have some black and white pictures for them. That would be wonderful. Obviously, with every tummy time position, make sure that you are there and constantly observing and helping your little one in this tummy time position so that there's no issues with their breathing. Hi everyone, do me a favour and hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying today's video and getting a ton of value from it. It really helps spread our mission to all the other parents out there. I want to make sure that you feel empowered and confident on your parenting journey, because in turn that means we're going to have loads of gorgeous little ones out there that are going to have a huge head start in life, and I can't wait to see what wonderful things the next generation can accomplish if we get our parenting right. So I know with my own children, they didn't particularly enjoy tummy time when they were newborn, so it's all about helping them achieve their gross motor development milestone of being able to sit and roll over. However, it shouldn't be stressful, so do follow your baby's lead. If they're really showing signs of becoming quite stressed out, then just stop. Remember, we want 1 to 2 minutes over the course of a day. It shouldn't all be done in one go. Your baby will get used to it. It just takes time to build up their stamina and their strength. So just follow your baby's lead and you'll get there eventually. Okay, so we've covered assisted rollovers and tummy time. Now we've got the third and final thing that you need to be doing to help your baby with rolling over and sitting up so that they can unlock all their other gross motor developmental milestones. The third thing is lots of playtime on their backs. So during the day, allow your baby heaps of opportunity for playing on their back. Baby gyms are absolutely perfect for this. I'll link some of my favorites for you down below in the comments section so you can check some out. You want your baby learning to kick their legs, reaching out for toys so that their tummy muscles are engaged, as this is absolutely essential for learning to roll over and sit up. Now, from the age of around 3 months, your baby will be able to hold their head in the middle instead of turning it from side to side, which is something that you'll notice your newborn doing. This means that they're ready to start tracking toys, and this is the secret. This is the key for how you motivate your baby to roll over. Firstly, grab their favorite toy and start shaking it to get your baby's attention. Keep shaking their favorite toy and move it to one side. Then I want you to keep moving the toy so it's out of sight, and they have to lift their shoulders and rotate off the ground to find it. Then your baby will be able to rotate their hips and lift off the ground until they're in a side lying position. You will find that this is the maximum they can do initially. You will have to complete the movement by rolling them onto their tummy and readjusting their arms and legs. But the more practice they get at assisted rollovers, tummy time and playing on their backs, the sooner they will develop the strength to complete the roll from their side independently. You can use the toy to encourage rolling in the opposite direction as well, so shake the toy as you arc it over them. They will eventually be able to rotate their trunk and follow the toy. One important extra side note for you here is make sure you do not purchase a floor seat. We don't want your baby sitting in these, as it's no good for their posterior. Your baby's essentially stuck, fixed in a position, so they're not going to develop those necessary skills of shifting their weight and position to gain balance. They're often very high around your baby's arms, which means that they're going to have restricted movement, and this actually causes them lots of frustration as they can't put objects into their mouths, which, as we know, is the main way your little one is exploring the world right now. And using a floor seat isn't a great idea because it's actually not encouraging your baby to activate their tummy muscles, and that is absolutely key for learning to sit up and to roll over. So instead of a floor seat, you need to be doing all the 3 activities we've already mentioned. So the assisted rollovers, tummy time, playing on their back, because all of these things are going to encourage your baby's muscles to activate and get stronger and stronger, and that's going to help them sit independently and roll over. You can also use yourself as a support, so sit your baby in between your legs. You can hold their middle, their trunk for support as they get stronger, and your hands can eventually slowly move down towards their hips as you feel their balance getting better, so you're not having to support their trunk. You'll be ending up moving your hands down and supporting their hips instead, and eventually you'll be able to let go and they'll do it independently. Another good tip that I used to do is using the feeding pillows and lots of towels to support my own 2 children when they're in the very first stages of being able to sit up.